Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Good morning to the healthy and wealthy internet family. Good morning to the green tea. Good morning. Good morning to the healthy and wealthy internet family. Hold on, y'all. Good morning. I just came in to have a real quick morning chit chat. Since we are covering the topic of Nasty Nate and her spinning out of control. Listen, y'all, all my videos is to promote love, entertainment, and educational purpose. I stand against cyberbullying and online harassment. Everything on my channel is allegedly. It's your job to do fact check. Everything is based off of my opinion, my theory, and what I find here on the internet. You guys, let's get in here. Let's get in here. Okay? It seems like to me, we're probably going to be holding topics on Nasty Nate. You know, since she seek attention, right? Her goal is to keep drama and chaos going out here on the internet, you know, talking about people, attempting to try to drag others and harass people. So since she's seeking the attention of the internet system, I'm gonna kindly give her the attention she's seeking. I'm going to talk back to her. So with that being said, this morning topic is as clear as possible. I believe, my opinion is that Nasty Nate take losses. Okay? Allegedly, it been told that she has a gambling addiction. And I believe that she take losses from gambling and she takes it out on people out here on the internet. Now, how many of you guys believe that? Do y'all believe that this woman have allowed her gambling addiction to roll over here on the internet? Now, like I said, y'all, this is my opinion. I believe that she deals with this anger because of her gambling habits. And I wanted to talk about it. You know, because we be on the outside looking in. And just even with the emotional damage we witness, her spouse getting. We witness the emotional damage. And you know, living with a gambler, that can bring on emotional damage. You know, I just was thinking, I'm like, you know what? When you sit and you study a person, you can connect the dots. And I'm like, this lady got a weird way of acting. You know, it could be multiple reasons why she carry on the way she carry on. It can be multiple reasons. I do think gambling plays a factor in her actions. Y'all, gambling is very toxic. It can cause people to take their frustration out on innocent people. No addiction is good. You know, a gambler's angry can destroy relationships. We have watched this woman destroy so many relationships out here on the internet. I have not, in my years of living, seen one person who have destroyed so many relationships. From my understanding, she spit out of control last night, and she just started throwing all type of shade and shots at different people. And majority of the people she attacked was people she aligned herself with and pretend she liked them. I just feel like this. When the losers hit, right? When gamblers lose, everybody got to suffer. Everyone have to suffer. So this is one of the reasons. It's multiple reasons that I feel, you know, I'm not a doctor, so I can't give no diagnosis or no medical advice. But I observed this woman, and I'm starting to believe out of one of the two reasons is why she conduct herself the way she conduct herself, the way she carry herself out here on this internet. This woman is always angry. She's always mad. Even if she changes her tone of voice, she seems to always have some type of problem with someone. She's always over the place beefing with somebody. If Nasty Nate can't use you, if she can't benefit off of you, then you become a problem. Lil Sonya said it's another form of addiction. If this woman can't use you, then she will abuse you. If she can't use you, this woman will absolutely abuse you. You have to be in a line with her, whether you're sewing into her channel or you're doing her dirty work. You have to mock people, disrespect the people she dislikes. Withdraw yourself from people she doesn't like or she has a problem with. And if you don't do that, she will then turn around and abuse you. If you're not sewing into her channel, if you're not protecting her from trouble she caused, a lot of this stuff out here on the internet, she absolutely bring it on herself. And then she expects, her expectation from people that align themselves with her is that you have to beef with her. She can create the beef. She can create the problem. She can create the, issue. But she wants you, a person that's innocent, a person who don't have beef or problems with other people. She wants you to deal with problems that she creates out here on the internet. How selfish. How distasteful one can be. And this is almost like trying to do research on the brain. Like, what is she thinking with? Why? This is just, she's more consistent with creating issues and I'm sorry about that, guys. But I lost y'all there for a moment. But I'm back. Ooh, what's going on? I hope everybody's safe. So, anywho, y'all, like I was saying, she is like doing a study. I wish nothing bad on nobody, but if something should happen, her husband still living, he need to ask the doctors to do a study on her brain, because the lady is a unique kind of person. I never met a person. Now, y'all may have. Maybe I'm very cautious about who I surround myself around, who I give access to me. But I never seen nothing like this a day in my life. For someone to complain about being talked about, right? And then when it sees and they're not being talked about, they come on the internet and start poking and jugging at the person they just was playing that they was a victim, as if they was being attacked. So when things cease, she resurfaced and started talking about people who she claimed to her supporters that people just was talking about her. They had to use her name. They had to talk about her, and then she turned around and she started picking with these same people. Man, that got to be a unique type of brain. That have to be a unique type of brain. Man. Good morning, Green Team. Good morning, Queen V. Good morning to everyone that's coming in this morning. Good morning. I hope you guys have woke up, washed your face, brushed your teeth, had a big breakfast, headed out to have a productive day. But the internet sister just wanted to come in and chit chat with y'all for a moment, because this is some unique-ish when it comes to Nasty Nate. Like I said, I think that there's multiple reasons why this woman conduct herself in such disrespectful, low vibration way. It's like she has no manners, no morals, just no respect. She's just flat out disrespectful, and she seems to me to be troubled. This woman is one of the most unhealthy person that I have witnessed here on earth. I just can't see how someone can be so consistent with drama. This woman have faithfully operated a YouTube channel consistently for 4 years, bullying people. Straight up bullying. No play, but dead serious. Doxing. Calling, having a team, allegedly. Calling jobs. Offline harassment. Looking up people's workplace. Posting it on YouTube. Do y'all think her gambling addiction bring on this type of behavior? Do y'all think her gambling addiction causes her to have such low vibration, to do and say the things that she do and say about others? Do y'all think her gambling addiction does that? Do y'all think that once she have taken loss, okay, once she have taken losses, because we all know there's real legitimate gambling online, even though we witness her doing it illegal. There's online betting, there's online gambling. So don't let her fool y'all. Because she ain't in Vegas, she ain't gambling, okay? Because one thing about a gambler who had a very bad habit and addiction with gambling, once they have kicked the rocks when it comes to gambling, they no longer have interest in gambling, or they don't have access to gamble. They don't want to look back. So once, for all y'all who she have lied to and told y'all she don't gambler, she's not a gambler, she don't gamble anymore. Y'all, once she did that cash bingo, gambling online, y'all should have knew then. Okay? Because a gambler don't have the strength to turn it on and off. A person that's addicted to gambling, once they're finished, and they ain't gonna play with it. So when she did that cash bingo gambling, that alone should have let y'all know she's not finishing with gambling. And she's definitely, okay, in my opinion, doing some gambling online. Because it's something in this world that's causing this woman to be a nut cake. It's something in this world that's causing this woman to be so mad and so angry. This lady is mad and angry at the world. She picks on any and everybody. Like, it have to come a time when you say, you know what? I'm not going to do that. That lady that went and created enemies with Katisa. Now I learned she even attacking Ashley boy mom. They is new on the scene. Come on. They should be absolutely irrelevant. I don't care what they say in the chat. Woman, do you have any standards? Are you going to stoop down and get in the mud with every single body because they got an opinion about you? They have an opinion about you. Your whole chat talk about me. Do I crank my live stream up to go after your chat? Go after people who's in your chat talking about me? Hell to the no. Because everybody in your chat is irrelevant. The only person I just said something about in your chat is that damn lapdog of yours. That damn lapdog of yours. Outside of that, and I barely address her because she's irrelevant. She's irrelevant. She lives in a house with a bag of Skittles. Hell, she gave a birth to a bag of Skittles. You think I'm going to go after people in your chat because they disagree with me? Because they disagree with me? They don't like me? They want to call me out? No. A person that's civilized. A person that has some type, okay, a healthy life would know you can't windmill with everybody. You can't fight with everybody. That's why I say she has a unique type of brain. Her brain will be nice to do studies. Is it something about retired militaries? People who's retired from the military? And it's an honor to serve your country. I would never try to water that down. Matter of fact, shout out to my baby cousin Takara, who I gave the chest freezer to. Her daughter scored a 97 on her test. She's off to go and be a part of the Air Force. My baby cousin Takara, who's a nurse, daughter scored a 97. So she's about to be an Air Force mom. In the way this woman represents herself as someone who have served the country. And she have came out, in my opinion, bone crazy. Somebody need to study her brain. Because this is absolutely unacceptable for someone to be her big age at 53 years old, to be out here carrying on the way she's carrying on. It's not only unacceptable, it's just not normal at all. At all. This lady, who's a married woman, has spent, we're 5 months away from 4 years. This woman has been more consistent with holding her YouTube channel with drama than she have been with housing. Y'all, I couldn't make this shit up. I can't make it up. Excuse my French. It's too early in the morning. I cannot make this up. But this woman has been more consistent with holding down drama and confusion than she have with housing. This woman had to live in temporary housing, y'all, for some months. Whether it was a hotel, whether it was an apartment, whether it was a condo, whether it was an Airbnb, she was not in stable living. This woman, see, when we move, we kind of know where we going, right? Responsible women. We know where we going when we move. We don't travel on one coast to come back on the other coast. It just didn't make sense. It was never my damn business. But I wasn't talking to her then when the little Truth supporters had scoped out that she was living in Motel 6 or Motel 8 or Airbnb, housings, cars, whatever. But she went from North Carolina to Las Vegas, from Las Vegas over to Texas. Like, damn, if you knew you was going to Texas, why you didn't just go from North Carolina to Texas? It's just crazy, just unstable. But baby, let me tell you something. Whether she was in Motel 8, Motel 6, Airbnb, she didn't give up that damn YouTube channel. She was, baby, when I tell y'all, she ain't miss a damn beat. That lady been more consistent, okay, with this YouTube channel and drama than she have. It's very much abnormal. It's not normal. It's very much abnormal. It's by far not normal. Pittsburgh, Mississippi, thank you for the live show. You welcome. Thank you, Brother Terry. Thank you for putting up that disclaimer. But yeah, like I said, this woman, she has been more consistent with drama, division. She have been so toxic. So very toxic. Four years, y'all. 4 years consecutive with no breaks. This lady don't even take off holidays. She don't even take off holidays. And I don't know if YouTube pay time and a half. I don't know if YouTube pay time and a half. Y'all, it's so scary. And like I said, it's very much not normal. It's very abnormal. The way this lady carry and conduct herself at 53 years old as a wife, as a mother. This woman was going live doing the grieving of her husband after losing his mother. And wasn't this the first year that her husband had to do Mother's Day without his mother being here? Y'all correct me, but wasn't this the first year? And she wants to be out here on the internet on Mother's Day, causing confusion, stirring up problems and drama, versus consoling her husband on the first Mother's Day. Damn, that lady is so heartless. Because you got to know that had to be a difficult time and a difficult day for your husband. Well, hell, you didn't even give him that type of respect and that love when the mother passed. So to expect anything different on Mother's Day, shame on me. Shame on me. Y'all, does she have a battery pack in her back? Does she have a battery pack in her back? Because she has no heart. She gives that she has no heart. Is this woman human? Because certain SHIT, now y'all know I'm just a mushy person. I'm just a mushy, emotional person. You know, y'all know I stand 10 toes down. I'll go head on with a person like a ram. I'm not a PUSSY at all, right? I'm not a PUSSY at all. But I am a loving, caring, and kind person. Okay? So I can definitely get mushy. But I ain't no PUSSY. Don't get it twisted. I think all y'all out here know the difference. But is this woman human? Is this woman human? Hey Tamik, hey girl. I love your picture. I got to post your picture, you and your husband, on my community board. Cause baby, from what I understand, sister girl over there spazzed out. She was just over there saying any and everything, trying to get her lick back. They say she was over there saying grown women pee in the bed. She was on my grown women pee in the bed. So y'all don't let us find out she telling on herself, because what she know about somebody peeing in the bed? Oh, baby, they said she was over there saying your husband a wheelchair. Yes, she is. I have to say it. She is a fruitcake. Yes, to me, I got to agree with you when you're right. When you're right, I got to agree with you. She's definitely a fruitcake. She's giving a fruitcake, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like, her brain is something to study. Because this lady just was out here crying like she was a victim. And then when people stopped mentioning her, she came out here full force talking about people. Hey, golden girl. No, I'm gonna post you on your husband picture. Her and her husband could never. Good morning, ladies. Yeah, golden girl, she is. Because y'all think it's a game. Can y'all hear me? Hit 7. I didn't take the elevator. I took the stairs, so I wouldn't lose y'all call. Y'all hear me? Hit 7. If y'all can hear me, y'all, because I just took the stairs and I have bad service in the office. Can y'all hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Tamik said I hit a nerve and she spared out of control. Girl, you always hitting her nerves, I promise you. To me, you know I had to come out here and take up for her. Y'all know I wasn't on that damn trip. So I ain't know she had on Clarks. That lady called me crying about you talking about her Clarks and you wearing New Balance. I had to come out here talk about how expensive Clarks which Clark's are some expensive ass shoes, but I won't be wearing them. Yeah. She swears somebody jealous. Nobody wants your shoes, girl. I, I'm for real. If y'all can tell me something that y'all admire about her, oh, that girl be out here. That girl be out here acting as if she really has something to make people jealous or worked up about. Sabrina, I hope these people don't see the red light on my glasses because that's how I can listen. Oh, child. She wants to transition in peace, and we just want peace. Exactly. I'm for real. That's what grown women want. Grown women want peace. This lady really want attention out here, y'all. She want attention. She wants to be relevant. Nobody wants. Nobody want her life. Nobody. I don't think. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody. I don't. Oh, I'm talking through your face. Yeah, nobody wants her problems. Do she understand? Do she understand? Okay. That we can see the truth? Do she understand that there's a lot of people who can see the truth? There's a lot of people out here who can absolutely see the truth. And that means they can see that this lady herself is really not happy. Sabrina said, y'all had Wesley crashing out on this internet. Is that baby okay? Typo at the end. Does she know where she live? Hold on. Okay. Hold I on, found this on the web. Hold on, y'all. Can someone go over there and tell Pelican Face to text her and tell her that that she is splitting the room to this about the same amount you pay in Florida, even though. But listen, she knows that. Listen, she knows that. Matter of fact, let's look up her house and see how much it costs. Well, I don't dox people. I don't look people information up. But the day I called the cops on her to report her illegal gambling, I had him do a cash bingo and wiring money from state to state, which is federal, to do illegal gambling. Somebody had her address, gave it to me. But I'm sure her house is no more than the condos out in my community. I don't even believe her house is $500,000. Because out in Texas, you get a lot of house for your money. Yes, and that's what I try to say. And she knows. She knows my condos are high end condos. She knows my condos. You're not gonna find a condo in my community under 350,000. All the condos in my community start like at 350,000. Okay, to damn near a million. And these, I'm talking about a 2-bedroom. So, girl, know your value. If my 2-bedroom can cost much as a single family home, you know I'm in a high-end community. I'm in a high-end damn community. How a 2-bedroom, 2-bath gonna sell for $500,000? Make it make sense. How a 2-bedroom, 2-bath gonna sell for $400,000? That's by far a high-end damn community for 2 bedrooms. If my 2-bedroom values more than your damn 5-bedroom house, 2 living room, 2 den, common sense tell you it got to be the damn property I'm living on. Okay? Yeah, that's why I said she ain't nobody to compare, nobody to compete with. My damn 2-bedroom costs just as much as your huge fucking house. Girl, get out of here. Go play with somebody. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Nina. She never would post that. She's not gonna post the prices of my condos because she try to water people. She try to water other people's life down. That's how y'all know she's dull over there. She's dark over there. She's unhappy over there because she took y'all to an apartment complex and went on the damn tour and crossed the street and went to a shopping plaza across the street. It's a difference. Did y'all hear me yesterday when I was at lunch and I said I'm a resident here? I guarantee you, those apartments she took y'all to, the residents can't walk across the street to that mall and say, hey, I live in those apartments over there, so I get a discount. Hell to the no. Look up Simon Mall. Simon Mall. Security is the same security that secure me in my community. I live at the mall. I don't live across from the mall. I live on top of the mall. My neighbors. Look up Michael Kors on Fashion Drive in Estero, Florida. The internet sister live on Fashion Drive, Estero, Florida. Look up Pandora on Fashion Drive in Estero, Florida. The internet sister address is Fashion Drive on Estero, Florida. Look up the Apple Store. Y'all got to know is money out there. Look up Johnny Was. I don't have to get on here and flunk, but I put on dresses and it don't have big, okay? It don't have big logos that says Fendi or Gucci. A little tag in the back of my dresses that say Johnny Was. Look up Johnny Was. She want to talk about Clark's, and we even have her favorite shoe store out here, Clark's. Hell, she got to get in her car and drive to Clark's. I don't see Lil Head. I don't see Lil Head at all, y'all. Yeah, somebody upset about her lifestyle. I mean, somebody jealous about her lifestyle. We don't know where you gonna be at next year. How the hell how can we be jealous of your lifestyle? Give us some be consistent with your lifestyle. Be consistent with your lifestyle. Girl, we don't even know where. Okay? We don't know where you taking us next year. Or this year. And we don't know how long you gonna stay where you get. Okay? Shit. You talked about Boyer so bad. To turn out, you a whole damn Boyer senior yourself. You talked about Boyer husband. For all us to really sit in and look in your life to see that you ain't got half of the husband that boy you got. You don't have nasty Nate. We talking about nasty Nate. You don't have half of the husband that boy you got. Because at least boy your husband show her off. At least boy your husband take her out. They're always doing something like a family. You talked about boy your teeth and the color boy your teeth was. You stay on Boya about her mouthpiece for us to only find out you have a mouth full of cavities. So your teeth was in worse shape than Boya teeth was. Boya teeth had some y'all, I'm laughing because yeah, I'm laughing. It's not the situation I'm laughing at, but it just flashed back through my head when Boya went to the dentist and she FaceTimed me and was showing me how the dentist couldn't clean. To educate yourself to know that she a smoker, so her teeth is going to be some darker shades than people who don't smoke. But she had Boya at him. But she had Boya out here really concerned about her teeth. You see how people is. Now, she was out here sweeping around Boya's door when she should have been sweeping around her own door, making her own dental appointments. But that's what she does. And I didn't understand that either. And that's why I came out here windmilling and supporting Boya. Because I'm like, okay, if this a happy lady and she got it all together, why is she picking on Boya? But now it makes sense. She's picking on Boya because she has a to front like she's happy, to front like she have her shit together, to front. And that's why this lady had a mouth issue, a mouth problem. I mean, she the one got me into Amber's mouth. Lying saying Amber had missing teeth, and I guess it's braces on Amber teeth. Like, she always made fun of people's mouth to only be on live talking and somebody screenshot the top of her mouth to identify that this lady had a whole rotten mouth at him. Sabrina said it was projection. Yes. Habitual liar, right? Somebody said Jones of a dry mouth, white tongue, habitual liar, no hair, mildew smelling, stay up all night, swollen ankles, doing anything for money, no morals. Right? Linda Davis, you ate down with that one. Tamik said, remember I told her button down shirts was ugly and she started wearing the man shirts. That's what I'm saying. If you got to travel home with mildew clothes, I've been so mad. My clothes would have been wet. They would have been left right back there in Orlando. Ain't no way in here I would have traveled home with mildew clothes. That just speaks volume of who she is. What done in the dark comes to the light. Absolutely. Absolutely. What's done in the dark comes to the light. Tamik said, I threw my clothes away. Exactly. Who finna travel with some mildew clothes? Like, she got on that airplane a wet mess. Projection, yep. And that's a good one, Sabrina. And that exactly, because it just didn't make sense. Why would she be out here bullying the unfortunate? Like, if she want to say she just high end, she just top tier type woman, but then she comes out here and she drag people who supposedly have lesser than her, but it's not true. It's all projection. You're absolutely right. Sabrina says, y'all, if you listen to the assault, you can hear what a person values. Ain't gonna lie. That's why nothing she ever says about me can bother me ever again. I know where the assault is coming from. Projection. Yes. Yes. Yes, she shows that she's more jealous of people than other people. Like, if I'm going to talk about somebody, I got something to prove. I ain't got to tie lies into it. She whole wanted to make the internet think that I lived in an apartment complex, and she takes y'all to an apartment complex. Why not take y'all to a community out in Texas that compares with my community? Well, maybe there's not one, but I can damn sure tell y'all, if y'all want to know how I'm living, go fly out to California and take a drive down Rodale Drive. If you're going to compare Fashion Drive, compare it with Rodale Drive in California, because that's what inspired me. Rodale Drive is what inspired me. And that's where I once wanted to live, on Rodale Drive. I never made it to California on Rodale Drive. So I'm here on Fashion Drive. Hell, Bree lived in a house 20-some years old with staircase wrapped around, big, just like her. LaTruth did that. So who in the hell she's out here inspiring? She had like she's doing something that other people. Houses like her house is normal houses in Texas. That's considered a normal house in Texas. That's why most people move to Texas for their houses. Because you get those type of houses for less for your money. Come down here in my community. Come live in the houses I want to live in. And then you will inspire me. You will inspire me. I took y'all on a ride of houses I drive by every day that inspire me. I can't unsee the houses that I see in my community. That's a standard house to me. That's why she got choked up when I pull up my $1.3 million home to let her know, girl, you late to the damn party. I promise y'all, Nasty Nate does shit that I already done at a younger age. If I was so wrapped into materialistic things, I would have stayed with my ex-husband. I would have stayed with Young Tycoon father in that $1.3 million home. Because she lived a life of a lie. That lady don't know how to live in her truth. She real life came out here and told y'all I had taken a picture of a house and posted on my channel. Yes. Get at Devon Watlow. If y'all follow content creators, get at Devon Watlow and Jazz. If any of y'all are supporters of Devon and Jazz, they here on Facebook, they're here on YouTube, they're on TikTok. Devon and Jazz, they're huge content creators. Those are young ones that would tell y'all how King Gene live here in Florida. Devon is like family. He's from the 239. His house there in Texas. And if he's in his 30s. Devon is probably, no, he's in his 30s. Devon is like 36, 37. He can put his house, him and Jazz can take Nasty Nate house and put it inside of their house. So she ain't living in the biggest in Texas, okay? There is absolutely houses bigger than her houses in Texas, okay? So she's a beginner. in Texas, if you want to talk about it. That's a beginner. That's not the real mansions in Texas. That's just a 2-story house. That's it. That's all. That's just a 2-story house. It's real houses out there in Texas. I wouldn't even live in that house if I was in Texas. That just wouldn't be my cup of tea. Because like I told y'all, there's no guard gates. Okay? There's no guard gates. I couldn't do a single family home. There's no guard gates. The whole community is not made up of those homes. She has some baby homes around her. Not every home in her community is a great big monster. Okay? So if you ask me, she lives in a knockoff community. She lives in a knockoff community. As far as me, it'll have to be a cookie cutter community for me. That means every house out there would need to be on the mansion level. She point her phone at what the hell she wants to point her phone at. She lives in a community where working average people can live. You be feeling sorry for what, baby? Once you give that to others, then you're lost. You've lost. Not everybody is so poor that they only have subscribers. Read that again, right? And nobody ain't out here and come. Why do people have to sit out here and I mean, she's the only one in competition. She's the only one compare her life with others. Exactly. DS Island. That's what I'm saying. Nobody ain't got time for competition. Not me anyway. I was taught from a very little girl in school. Keep your eyes on your own paper. Don't look at other people's paper. We should all been taught that. Y'all teachers ain't never tell y'all that. Keep your eyes on your own paper. That stuck with me from a child to my adult life. I'm not watching your paper. I don't care what you make. I don't care what's on black and white when it comes to you. I'm keeping my eyes on my paper. That's why a lot of people lose in life. I have a non-competing rule in my life, and I have always lived by that rule. I don't compete. I'm not in competition. I don't want what this lady wants. If I wanted to live in Texas, I would be in Texas. There was nothing would stop me from being in Texas. I lived in a $1.3 million home. I had a 7-bedroom, 7-bath. Okay? My layout was kicking ass. I had a guest room with the guest bathroom, which was a Jack and Jill to my pool. You can walk out of my guest room sliding door and be right there at the pool and jacuzzi, or walk out my guest bathroom and be right there at the pool. And the other 6 bedrooms was upstairs with a bonus room, a movie theater. Real freaking life. That $1.3 million house was kick-ass laid. I was unhappy. Materialistic things don't bring happiness. Real happiness and real peace come from within. That's why I can tell y'all that woman is not happy. She's looking for validation from people. She wants to feel love. She wants to feel like she's winning. She needs to hear that from people, that she's winning, that she's the goal, to make her feel happy. She's not happy. A home don't make you happy. Cars don't make you happy. Who will leave a $1.3 million home? Who will walk away? Not many. Not many. I know there would be some women that would still be in that relationship, that would still be with the pastor because of the things. But baby, my peace is so important to me. I know what real happiness feels like. I real life went on a spree of not buying me nothing new. I promise y'all, hear my hand of God. I can call my brother. My brother would tell you that he tried to put me in a Maybach. Matter of fact, I took the picture in front of it. It's on my YouTube channel. My brother called me to the Benz. And I'm talking about, this is when my brother Todd was shitting bricks. I told my brother, no, I don't want anything new. I went through a spree of buying nothing new, y'all. Because you know what? I had to detox from materialistic things. I was a real life materialistic type woman. And I think I told you guys that. I had to detox. My biggest fear was getting back to the point where I was so blind that I went into a relationship because what Pastor had to offer me. Pastor was a successful man. He had been a man of the streets for years, but I wouldn't talk to him when he was of the streets. But now he was a successful man. He had barbershop. He had semi-trucks, trucking company. He had a church. He was the lead pastor. He built the church from ground up. So First Lady was the shit. I crossed over from being with bad boys in the streets, having everything, to going to a pastor that had everything. And baby, that's when my wake-up calling came about. When I real life could have lost my life. So when I came out of that, I didn't become a self-sufficient woman. I went back to Tavares because I broke up with Tavares and went to the pastor, left the pastor, went back to Tavares. Then after Tavares in 2015 is when I became a self-sufficient woman. I said, I ain't doing this no more. I ain't doing this no more. When it comes to a man, because what a lot of people don't tell you, that dirty money, that come up money off a man, being taken care of, a lot come with that. A lot come with that. And sometimes it can include you being abused. Because people feel like they pay to be the boss. But anyways, when I became a self-sufficient woman, I didn't want nothing new. I didn't want nothing new because I wanted to find peace outside of materialistic things. I didn't want to feel like I had to drive the top of the line car to feel good. You know, I had to wear designer clothing to feel good. See, a lot of people are broken in the inside and they use materialistic things to cover up, their wounds, to make them look all fixed up, And that's why I be laughing at this lady. Don't she know the life I once lived? I would drop $5,000, $6,000 on a damn handbag. $2,000-$3,000 on a pair of damn shoes. I had it real bad. So I'm like, damn, this lady really get out here and try to boast and brag. And I'm not here to water nobody down. But I'm saying, baby, find you somebody else to compete with. Find you somebody else to compete with. Because King Gene once blew $6, $7, $8,000 in one day in the stores. Okay? Like, I had to detox from that lifestyle because, like I said, a lot of people didn't know a lot of things I was going through for the simple fact you build yourself up with the finest so you look good. You design it. You design down. You stepping out of luxury cars. But your inner man is bruised. Your ego is bigger than what it should be. Because you at home getting your ass kicked, beat. I mean, you just going through so much. But when people see you, they see beauty. They see, the long hair. They see the eyelashes. They see the nails. They see the, glamorous, handbag, shoes, the cars you driving. They know you living in a fancy house. But real life, you by far is the most unhappy person here on earth. So I wanted to know what it was to just drive around in a normal car, to just wear normal clothes, to just carry a normal handbag. I wanted to know how that felt. That's why I don't mind by going in Michael Kors or going in Coach or going in Tory Burch's, buying you all that kind of stuff. I don't mind I would shop and give that type of stuff to other people because I remember once upon a time I depended on those type of things to make me feel happy. Make me feel like I'm this shit. I'm her. I'm that girl. But I can kick on me some sandals. Now, I mix my little designers in between my clothes, but my closet and my shelves don't have to be full of designers no more. And for people who do it because that's just what they enjoy doing, people who are hold, not everybody that wears designers, not everybody that buy nice things are materialistic girls. A lot of people buy nice things and wear nice things because that's their choice. That's the things that they like. But there is some out there that do it to cover up what they're really going through. I don't have to do that anymore. And I did it in my younger years. That's not something I did since my daughter is 18. My daughter is 18. So I left her father when I was 31. So yeah, I've been out of that materialistic type girl stuff for some years, y'all. Decades. I've been more focused on building, business and building generation wealth. Now I take my babies now. My girls got some Louis in their closet and red bottoms in their closet. You know what I'm saying? Because what I have done, I introduce my girls to that kind of stuff to make it be normal. Not, a lot of people feel it's a privilege to wear red bottoms, to carry Louis Vuitton handbags, to shop in Tip and Co. A lot of people feel like, people sell their bodies for stuff like that. I let my kids know that stuff is normal. It's nothing to fall in love with. The love of money is all roots of evil. People do anything for money. So what I try to teach my kids, you work hard so you can have these type of things, but you don't be wasteful. You manage your money. You make sure you can afford it. You don't go out and you don't get it to try to keep up with the trend. You get it when you can afford it. That's why you work hard. You plan your life out. You manage your money so you can have money to go out and get these things. You don't go broke trying to buy these things. You don't take your last to buy these things. You work and you pull away money. Money, a lot of people tell you, oh, save money for rainy days. No, pull away money so you can play. You work hard, you earn your money. You work hard, you should be able to play hard. But to have said all that, to say this, because you see people driving nice cars, you see people living in nice housing, that doesn't mean that those people are at peace. That doesn't mean those people are happy. A lot of people do that for beard, to try to make people feel and think that they are happy. Like we're watching one. We're watching Miss A here on the internet try to paint a picture that her life is so well put together. And she's a whole catfish out here. That woman is a whole catfish out here. Nothing's happy about her life. She's not happy at all. She's by far not happy. A happy person. Let me tell y'all something. I have to check myself. Thank you for the gift, love. I have to check myself. Baby sister, thank you for the gift. I have to check myself, okay? Because certain stuff you just don't entertain. When you are in a place of peace, certain stuff you don't entertain. Let me tell y'all, some stuff I can't even pull up and listen to. I'm talking about it disturbs my peace just that bad. It disturbed my peace just that bad. Certain stuff I can't listen to. And when you in a peaceful place, you ain't coming out here and just starting problems with people. And that's why when you pop my bubble and you cause me to have to get out here and windmill with you, trust and believe I'm going to be all gas. I'm going to be all gas on your ass because you don't have the right to disturb my peace. You see, and she want to talk about people, but that's her biggest effing problem. Miss A biggest problem is watching people be happy. Watching people make peace because she's miserable. She's miserable. She don't want nobody else happy. She don't want people to have peace. This woman don't want peace out here on this internet. She's by far one of the most miserable person I have seen and witnessed out here. But you know what? She asks for it. I'm going to give her, okay? I'm going to give her crackheaded ASS what she asked for. Look at her little head over there. Don't her head remind you of, you ever seen a crackhead in your community? Have anybody ever out here seen a crackhead? Y'all go on and keep it real. Miss A give crackhead vibes. Miss A head is shaped like a crackhead. Miss A mouth is shaped like a crackhead. And this is not me trying to be funny. This is my honest opinion. Y'all can't tell me, nobody out here can't tell me. When you see outside of her AI photos, when you see that lady cam up, that lady gives straight up crackhead vibes. And she forever trying to talk about people. Where is her family? Because when I tell y'all, I promise she's giving that her and her sister to change bodies. Y'all, please. I'm for real. She's giving that her and her sister to change bodies. If y'all sure, if Gucci Man can be cloned, anybody can be cloned. People was out here saying Gucci Man was cloned. Y'all sure? Where is Miss A? Somebody go She's giving she's a twin to her crackhead sister. No. No, she's giving. She's a clone to her crackhead sister. Remember, who was that put up her crackhead sister picture with no teeth? Now her sister missing all her teeth. Her sister missing all her teeth in the front. And all of Miss A back teeth is back. say Miss A. They say Miss A got feelings. Look like Miss A got a bunch of black shoe polish. When y'all look at her mouth and look at them feelings, don't look like she took a black Sharpie and just went. I mean, them black lines is so damn perfect. When I tell you, I mean, how can somebody have so many unhealthy teeth in a straight row? When I tell you, that mouth is worse than her crackhead sister. Where is her crackhead sister? Like, honestly, she should be. She should be dragging. She should be dragging the drug dealers like she dragging. She should be dragging the drug dealers that's selling her sister that crack like she dragging LaTruth for free. Girl, your sister need your help, okay? Your sister need your help better than Bree. Go link up with your sister and find out who's selling your sister that hard rock. Listen, if you stand for women, why you ain't out here standing for your sister? Why you ain't out here standing for your sister? Please explain to us how you out here standing for Holly. You got a sister that needs you. Imagine your sister being somewhere right now, hitting that glass. Girl, your sister somewhere hitting that pipe, okay? And you out here worrying about a Holly and worrying about a damn Bree. If you are a caring person, you should be caring for that crackhead ass sister of yours. Make it make sense. You done came out here and created a whole sister. A whole sisterhood community. And you don't even have a relationship with your crackhead sister who needs you. Go do an intervention with your sister. Go blog putting your sister in a rehab center. Go clean your sister up. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. She is not a person to be trusted. She has no heart for people. What can she be worried about my mouth for? What can she be worried about my mall for? We can definitely tell. My community, my mall wouldn't be the mall. It's a lot of malls around here, but my mall wouldn't be the mall for her to come shop at with her real cheap ass. Nah. This is a high-end mall over here. It's not a standard mall. Yeah. Because projection, she's angry, she's mad, she's big mad because she's not living the life she's trying to sell to people out here. One thing I can say, y'all have seen me. Y'all met me on Fashion Drive in 2022 talking my shit about LaTruth, honey. I think I was coming out of Ruth Chris. I think I was sitting in Ruth Chris when I went live in 2022. Baby, we in 2026. So if it's nothing that the internet sister haven't shown y'all, I have shown y'all I'm stable. I have shown y'all I'm consistent. I have even shown y'all I can turn off my channel for 4-5 months that I don't have to rely on the internet income. Haven't I showed y'all that? Come on, y'all, be honest. Whether y'all like me or don't. Y'all know the internet sister have came out here since 2022 and I have stood on nothing but business. I have stood on nothing but business. I came out here telling y'all I own and operate my own business. I'm an entrepreneur. Have anything changed? Despite of these old jealous, envy, brown-skinned women have attacked my offline business, have attacked my nursing agency by falsifying reports. I have showed you guys. Thank you so much to me. Tamik said, King Jean, you a queen. I have not only talked about it, but I have showed you guys. I came out here in 2022. We have watched a lot of people. And this is not me boasting. This is not me bragging. Good morning. This is not about me boasting. Y'all, I'm getting ready to jump. My office staff that came in. I'm getting ready to jump. This is not about me boasting. This is not about me bragging. But I showed you guys who I am. I absolutely did. I showed you all who I am. I didn't come and water down shit. I didn't come pretending. From day one, I showed y'all I was a single mother. I was an established business owner. And I don't play when it comes to my life and my lifestyle. I'm a very consistent person. We have watched people lose jobs, change jobs, move multiple times since we've been in this 4-year saga. The internet sister have stayed stable. One, I don't play about my mental health, okay? I know when I need to break away from all this negativity and all this drama. And the best way to live, and I practice this, live in your truth, is not worth faking for nobody. Yes, that's right. To me, you absolutely right. The best way to live in life is to live in your truth. Even if you at rock bottom. Even if you at rock bottom. It's okay to be at rock bottom. Because guess what? You can't go nowhere from there but what? Up. If you at the bottom, it ain't no other way for you to go but up. Don't be ashamed of your wounds. I haven't seen a wound yet that can't heal. Exactly, up in the way. I'm a person, I don't look down on no one. Only time I look down, that's if I'm giving you a hand to lift you up. I have told you guys multiple times. I could have went in other industrial, in other business, but I went in the healthcare industrial. So what? I'm helping the sick. At the same time, I'm helping people so they can have jobs to be providers of their household. So everything that's surrounded around me is all about helping people. That's where I find my happy place at. It's helping and giving. This is the most BS I've been in. Connecting myself with people who are heartless, people who don't care, people who's out here for their personal gain. They don't care about walking on people. They don't care about destroying people. They don't care about dragging people. That's why I said I would not go after AG. I would not go after Big Bree. I would not go after Lil Truth. I'm not going after those people. Now, I come out here and I give advice. But one that I will walk like a damn dog with a pleasure doing is Miss Rotten Mouth, because she's the bully of them all. She's the lead problem. I don't mind. I will come out here and go head on with her like a ram. I'm not going off on nobody else. I don't care who she throws out here. That's why I pumped my brakes with Monique. I said, no, I'm not coming back out here to talk about Monique. You got to be able to see her. She will feed you to the wolves. That's what she does. She's the type of person, she will feed you to the wolves. She tried to spin people. No, I don't care who she's seeing out here. I don't care who talk about me. That's why I say I don't address people in her chat. That woman projects, okay? Because she's unhappy. She's not pleased with her life. She has one of the worst addictions in the world, and that's gambling. So when she lose, everybody out here got to suffer until the 21st rolls back around. She wants everyone to feel unhappy, unloved, because that's her life. She projects, and she likes to deflect. She likes to deflect. She likes to try everything to hide behind a mask. Y'all may not have pulled that mask off of her because y'all continue to run and listen to her. She really don't have a huge ass support team, okay? She have her 10, 15, 20 people who's going to constantly send her them super stickers, super chat. But not everybody over there listening to her like her. They just in the branch. They just on the branch. They just in the bushes. They just happen push her numbers. You know how people say boycott? If people really, especially the ones who don't support her, just be in the branches to see who she's talking about today, who she's going to drag today, believe it or not, y'all are the ones that's helping her the most. The ones who don't like her. The ones that shows up in numbers just to be nosy. Just because y'all know she finna lie. Y'all want to see what lie she's about to tell. Y'all want to just... And I don't know why, but I'm going to get ready and jump, y'all, because I opened up the office until my office staff get here. And then my office staff get here. Deuces. Okay, I can't be out in the sun, so I've been taking it lightly. That's why y'all haven't caught me on the beach. I haven't been able to do my sunset. Oh my god. And my sunrise. You see how that bruised my face up so bad. Huh? You see it? Y'all, my face is bruised so bad trying to have a procedure now. Listen, y'all. Some stuff ain't just for us brown skinned women, but baby, I be out here in these spas, honey. I want that, I want this, I want that. And a lot of this stuff ain't for us who have melanin in our skin. Yeah. But anyway, I don't know why, but like I was just gonna say, I don't know why. Why us black people like to hear people lie to us? One thing about us brown skinned people, boy, we love a good liar. I'm for real.
Because I listen to it too, just be in the background saying she lying her ass off.
We love a good liar. Why do we do that, y'all? We love listening to lies.
It's entertaining.
We love listening to lies. Y'all ass run over there every single time that lady hit the lie button, and y'all know she about to lie. Y'all know she about to lie. And y'all go and get on a branch. I don't know why black people like to be lied to. I mean, I'm going to tell y'all this. I learned, because y'all know the internet sister is Man, I love myself some God. Y'all know I'm in love with God. I may not be holy, sanctified, full with the Holy Ghost. I'm not a perfect Christian, but I love myself some God. I learned that black people like a good old lie. I learned that from church. I did. I learned sitting in church watching the pastor just lie. I say, man, and hallelujah, glory to God. Kicking off shoes, running. One thing I learned about my culture of people, they love a good ass lie. They love a good ass lie, y'all. They love a good ass lie. I promise y'all, it took me to be a grown up, okay, to know all that fire and slobbing out the mouth and rolling across the floor. Why growing up, I always want the Holy Ghost. I always wanted the Holy Ghost. Y'all, I've been a church goer for a very long time, even before I married the pastor. But I always wanted me a good Holy Ghost dance, y'all. I really did. It wasn't till I grew up, okay, to know the only time you gonna get a Holy Ghost dance, you got to catch on to the beat, okay? And you got to wait till the pastor tell a real good lie, okay? Tell you that a blessing is coming to you. So $1,000 today. God is talking to 6 of y'all here in church. And if you ain't got $1,000 in your purse, you got your checkbook, you better get that pen out and get to writing. If you looking for an unexpected gift to come over your house, and you got to run up there, be one of the first ones up there to put your $1,000 check into that basket, and then you get to shouting. You get to shouting and rolling all over the floor like the spirit that hit you. That's not even what the Holy Ghost is. That's not what the Holy Ghost is. Baby, she can go bad on who? She goes so bad on you. Black Boss Big Money. I think you need to change your name. Cause she go so bad on me. You just heard my office staff walk in. Baby, I cut payroll. I sign checks. Okay? Whether I'm on the internet or not, when I sleep, I'm still getting paid. I got staffs that work 24 hours. So therefore, when the internet sister sleep, I'm still clocking it. I don't have to stay up out here on YouTube all night, sun up, sundown. So baby girl, change your name. Because you by far not a black boss. And you by far not a big money. Because see, big money will be able to see Lil Bank. Big money and a real boss, okay, would know that's all envy and jealous. She shows off her big, beautiful house. Tell her to put her price up for her house, and I put my price up for my condo. She's little to me, baby. So you can go on, you think you trolling me, her big house. Baby, that lady can't stand toe to toe with me. And you know that, Bookie Butts. Y'all all know that. Y'all know that. I've been 10 years where I'm at. She done went from Motel 6, Motel 8 to that house over there. And y'all paying for that. I ain't got to show my living room. I done walked through my house. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. You show your living room. You show your living room. One thing I can say, y'all know I ain't faking out here. I used to go live and show everything to y'all. I ain't got to prove nothing. Big money, big boss. You show yours. You turn on your camera. You ain't even got a real profile over here talking. Y'all envy. Y'all jealous. Y'all jealous. Imagine everything she done came out here and said out of debunk, but she haven't been able to debunk nothing. Tamik said, "Black boss come back tomorrow." I know, child. Please, you think I'm not. I'm by far not in competition. Sabrina said, like I said, if you listen to the insult, you'll notice what a person values. I believe that's what happened to her because me being punched by any MF is diabolical projection like a AMF. Yeah. Child, please, yeah. That lady borrowed money from her. That lady borrowed money from her supporters. Yeah, she borrowed money for her supporters.
So how could
Thank you. She go live sun up, sun down. She got a husband. She can't compete with me. I'm kicking ass without a husband. Her and her husband got one car. One car. Her daughter ain't got near a car at all. I got a CLA 250 that just sits in the yard. Y'all seen it. They was jealous because I was raffing it off to y'all. Child, nobody ain't stunned her. She the brokest thing out here. And that's why she comes out here windmilling. She wants the internet sister attention. Yeah, they be so unhappy using travel time to come in to get it a corner. A lady got 15 fillings in her mouth. Who is winning? That lady got 15 fillings in her mouth. 15, Keisha.
you know what I said? So I ain't even-
This person behind me seen it and was like, why you go back and forth with her? That don't look like no pen. And this woman don't even know her. This woman just looked at her picture. And this woman said it's more than weight loss going on in her life. And Tinkers was on the phone because when I was laughing, Tinkers heard what the lady said. This lady said, she don't look like this came from weight loss. This lady looked like she dealing with something more than weight loss. And somebody said that, how you gonna call somebody? Just imagine calling somebody broke, but you haven't had a stable place to live. This lady went from North Carolina to living in a hotel in Vegas to now she do everything she can possibly do to keep her bills paid. That's why she out here sun up, sun down. Girl, it's called stability. It's called consistent with your life and your lifestyle. Y'all met me here and I'm still here. Who have two sets of bills? Who have commercial bills and residential bills? And I'm a single woman. Man, I have a whole housewife lifestyle. Y'all already seen it. Yeah, that's what this person said. This person said, honey, she do not look healthy. Y'all already seen it. Babe, I wake up eating fine dining. I go to sleep eating fine dining. When I roll out my bed, I go to bed with live bands playing in my backyard. High-end restaurants. Boosie better go sit down somewhere. Her with her man. She to gamble up her whole family savings. Let's talk about that and try to lie and say her husband made a bad investment. That's her story, y'all. Her story is, let's talk about it. She have admitted they was broke. Okay? But you know what? She told the person the reason why they are broke. Tell her to have this topic. She claimed her husband made a bad investment. Boogie Butts, I know you broke. Just like you said, you talked to somebody Just like you said, you talked to somebody and they told you, I was weeping on the phone. I'm a definitely emotional person, and I'm not a person to tear people down. And I find myself being wrong. But Bookie Butt's the same person you could find in because you wanted them to take out a loan. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the supporter that you wanted them to take out a loan for you. Because supposedly, and I told the person, I said, don't believe that. You told them your husband made a bad investment and lost everything. I said, no, her ass done went and gambler up. A gambler is a gambler. She done went and gambler up their whole life savings. Little crackhead. How can you ever come out your mouth and call anybody broke when man himself came out here and said to you in your face, you call him and ask him for $1,000? What grown woman ain't got $1,000? What grown woman ain't got $1,000? Girl, you should have been shut up, huh?
Yeah, or get on somebody's job.
Yeah, you should have been shut the hell up. When man came out here, girl, you lost your cool points with me. Cause ain't no way in hell I'm going to a stranger and ask for money. Girl, the proof is in the pudding that you and your man is broke. Cause if your man had money, if your man was the boss of the house, your man wouldn't let you spend, okay, 24 hours, 7 days a week on the internet. Your man would have some type of power. Your man is powerless because he's broke. You're broke. That's why you couldn't go to your man for $1,000. Your household needed that $1,000. You always coming out here. Every time you are exposed and you are called out for the truth, it's always a freaking excuse. You ain't never called me out and I done made an excuse. Everything you just said about me, I came out here and proved your ass wrong. I came out here and debunked your lies. You can't debunk them because they ain't no lies. They be the truth. You be making excuses. Imagine man coming out here saying, oh, you don't know me and you don't know about my charges, but you knew me well enough to call me and ask me for $1,000. What woman? Come on, let's make it make sense. If you heard, you should always have money put up. Who go and have absolutely no money to where they have to turn to a stranger? Let me school you, Bookie Butts. Even with a man ain't never gonna know how much I got. Because I'm gonna always have me a pocketbook pull away, a stash pull away. We're not the same. I'm gonna always have me a stash pull away. I don't care if I'm in a relationship with a man. I'm always going to have me a stash put away. Girl, I walked from a $1.3 million. And ain't nobody out here in this world can tell you I called them and asked them for a goddamn $1,000. Ain't nobody in this world can tell you I called them and asked them for $1,000. Exactly.
No, people don't no, but for real, people don't realize gambling is like a crack addiction. People lose their life. People kill themselves after losing. Gambling is a bad addiction.
Yeah, this lady gambles so bad.
People don't realize it. It's a bad addiction.
I'm talking about.
So I can believe she'll lose. If she gambled like that.
She got 13 rotten teeth. She wasn't going to the dentist. That's just what bad a gambler she is. This lady wasn't going to the dentist taking care of her mouth. It's real bad. It's real bad. Yeah, everybody should pray for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And pray for her when she was talking about your daughter.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
yeah, she do.
Yeah.
Tamik said, she said, I rent a car from Toro talking about real people use enterprise, but she needed a ride around Florida, right? I mean, she didn't even have a way to the damn um airport. She had to call.
Turo is what's it now. Ain't no enterprise. That's what people use. Turo.
People use Turo.
Yeah, that's big. Why you think that's $1 billion business? That's
Mm.
what people use. Turo.
Oh wow. But she was hitchhiking rides, and she had Neo to take her to the airport. Why she couldn't call Black Car Service to
I was
take her
just
to
gonna
the
say, if you
airport?
like Turo shit, you can go at least Uber or Lyft.
Yeah, why she didn't call Black Car Service? And you have that right. People shop around. You can be a gold member at Enterprise and still use another company. People shop around.
Cause that's something. Certain seasons, Enterprise is ridiculous.
Child, she just miserable. She's miserable and she's absolutely messy. She's miserable and she's messy. Always talking about somebody. She is forever talking about people. That's why I say I'm not talking about nobody out here but her. That's it. Nasty Nate is the only person that I'll talk about. I'm not talking about people. I'm not creating enemies. I have no reason to create an enemy. Think about it, y'all. If they had money, she managed money. She should have been came out here, okay, with her debt that she got through. Amax is suing her. She should have had that paid off. She like to say how much she made annually, what she make monthly, but she's still being sued by Amax. Y'all make it make sense. Y'all know that woman. Yes, she the leader of the goof trips. Nothing's wrong with it. That's what I'm saying. She didn't have a car. She didn't have a car. Y'all see projection. She didn't have a car, but Tamik did. So to make Tamik feel small. Now she didn't have a car. She was hitchhiking rides the whole time she was there. She was without a car, but got a nerves to talk about where Tamik rented her car from. At least Tamik was able to have a rental car. She wasn't in Florida stranded. Who flies to Florida and depend on other people for transportation? If she all that, Enterprise is at the airport. So why when she got her mildew smelling ass off the plane, why didn't she check in at Enterprise and get her a damn car? Huh? But projection. She didn't have a car. Tamik had a car. She's the only evil and jealous person out here. I'm telling y'all. It's a lot of y'all doing 10 times. I'm not in competition with her. I never compete. Okay? My staff will tell you. The lifestyle I live is something that this has been me all my life. I go get what I want. I don't look at people, compare my life with them, and try to outdo people. My life is never going to be a rat race. I'm never going to enter a rat race with nobody. That's how you live a miserable life. Watching other people and other people paper, how other people live, and trying to keep up with other people. I live where I live at. Shit, before I got to know her. Who the hell is nasty damn Nate in her house? Do y'all know what type of houses surround me? If I go right from my house, I'm at the Ritz Carlton, y'all. If I go left to my house, I'm at the Hyatt Resort. So I need to let y'all see, I really do need to cam up. I live a vacational life. I'm surrounded around vacational people. I eat, sleep, and shit all right in my community and operate a business. Like I told y'all yesterday, everybody don't want my life. Everybody don't want my lifestyle. But I want it. Because I damn sure don't want what Nasty Nate live in. My office staff is here. Did I or did I not live in a $1.3 million home?
Yes, ma'am.
Baby, I lived in a $1.3 million home. I posted on y'all. Her life ain't excited to me at all. I'm not excited by this lady. This lady is late to the damn party. She's late to the party. And your husband made it happen. See, her husband couldn't make it happen. Because the word on the curve, she's going around saying her husband made a bad investment. And that's why they broke. Her husband made a bad investment. That's why they broke. Imagine asking somebody to take out a loan. And the person like, take out the loan. Yeah. You get half, I get half. Like one person. The person said, but I don't need the loan. The person said, but I didn't need the loan. But she wanted this person to take out a loan for her, y'all. Something they can take out a loan to do a business. But she didn't have a business plan. She didn't have a business plan. Y'all know this, like, why is y'all, why? Please tell me why. Why y'all keep playing? Y'all remember when AG came out? Excuse me, I can be wrong. It probably wasn't AG, but I want to say it was AG. Somebody came out here and said she was so broke she couldn't tip the valet part.
She shouldn't even been in valet.
Yeah, she was in the casino and came out, and she couldn't even give the people money.
She had done lost it all.
Yes.
She came in with a bag and
Y'all know that lady been broke for a very long time. I believe right now Lysandra Wheeler can count up more money than she can. So for her to call me broke, tell her any day I'll come out here and do a count up challenge on her. I'm real good with that. I will spread. Here in Florida, it's called spread, okay? That's normally how. I'm a lot older now, so I try to refrain from that type of fighting. But here in Florida, when people go back and forth, people have a big mouth. And Lysandra Williams, you in Florida, you know I ain't lying. Most Florida people know this is the truth. We say put your money where your mouth is, okay? So normally how people win the battle is who bring the biggest bank out here. Who bring the biggest bank out here? It's called big bank versus little bank.
Big bank take little bank.
Yeah, big bank take little bank. So tell little head, rotten teeth, rotten mouth. She over there running her mouth. Anytime she's ready, I will walk into my bank, okay? And I will pull it out on her, right? Anytime she's ready. I make the teller count it up for her while I go live and tell her. That's how I play. When anytime she want to talk about money, her and her losers, let's run it up. Now, if that's the type of King Gene y'all want to see, I'll tap into that any day. Let's count it up. My living and my lifestyle eat her ass up already. Because like I said, she ain't got nothing but a bunch of green fucking grass. And a staircase. An empty ass house with no love. No love. A big empty ass house, no love. Jeannie, you gave her a challenge before she went quiet. And that's all. All she gonna do, like I said, I don't know why black people like to be lied to. Everybody go over there and listen to that lady knowing she's a liar. She's broke. She honestly asked somebody to take out a loan for her. She told the person her husband made a bad investment and they lost everything. What a lie. But she's still telling y'all she got money over. I don't even believe she had money for him to make a bad investment. Whatever they had, she gambled it up. Because that's what she do. And that's why she out here big mad. Come on. She want to flex and flaunt her monthly income. But why are you so unhappy every month, lady? Why are you so bitter every month? Tamik said she sure do tell that lie. Just be lying on her husband. Talking about he made a bad investment. Well, why you ain't got his ass out there working?
He don't care what she say about him, as long as he ain't got to pay no bill.
Right? I ain't blessing her ass with no super chat. Shit, I'm not the little ones. They dumb ass better they whenever she talks about Eugenie, bless her with a super chat. No, you saying they bless her with a super chat? Cause I ain't blessing her with a super chat. I'd rather see into y'all. I'd rather give to y'all. Ain't no goddamn 400,000 being fumbled. Maybe 40. But and not even 40, man. Y'all, didn't I just tell y'all? I grew up seeing that black people like a good old ass lie. Y'all finna let this lady lie to y'all. That 400,000 was fumbled. She had $400,000 to fumble, but she couldn't pay Amex off. Man, y'all let that lady tell y'all anything. Amex is suing her. Y'all see she got a judgment against her through Amex, but she gonna tell y'all she fumbled $400,000. If this lady had $400,000 for her husband to fumble her, she shouldn't been in trouble with Amex. Boy, y'all like a good old lie. Y'all like a good old lie. And baby, one thing about me, the internet sister ain't gonna water nothing down. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Right? Y'all let this lady. Y'all let this lady. And I told the person who told me that, I said, child, please, I don't believe nothing come out that lady's mouth. I definitely don't believe her husband made a bad investment. Right, Sabrina, I'm telling you, you better holler. But hey, I don't, you know what? I'm not surprised when y'all be listening to her, and I'm not surprised for the people who believe her. Because, like I said, I learned at a very young age. One thing about us brown skinned people, we like a good ass lie. We gonna listen to. I'm talking about people those churches sowing thousands of dollars and still haven't gotten that unexpected blessing. I'm talking about mother that sold her social security check for 40 years. For 40 years.
And when she died, they won't even let her have a repass for free.
Exactly. And then when the church member passed away, you got to pay to have the funerals at the church. You got to pay to have the repast. But y'all just set up on the pastor telling y'all, if you sow this amount of money, you going to get it back tenfold. Now, listen to me. I'm a big tire player. I'm not talking against the church people. I'm just saying the people who I have seen lie. Because I go to me a good, I go to a church. If y'all see if y'all see me go live, y'all see the type of setting I go to. Like, I had to unlearn a lot of stuff, right? Because when I started going to the type of churches I go to, which is a non-denomination church, right? The setting is a lot calmer. But I was so used to saying, you better speak, Pastor. I was so used to saying, you better speak, Pastor, and amen, to where I had to catch myself. Yeah, I said, hey, Lysandra Willer, and I was talking about Florida. Y'all, I had to catch myself in these settings because, you know, I had to learn all that stuff is a act. It's a act. I mean, we go to church. I don't know a church like that still because I love those type of churches, right? I love me some good praise and worship. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I miss the praise and worship. I miss running around the church crying. I miss running around the church cry. But it was so much of playing church to when you leave out of there for being in there for 3 hours, you leave just how you came in. It just be a temporarily high, right? You be high on praise, worship, and lies. So the setting that I go to now, it absolutely teach you. It teaches you the Bible. It's like being in a Bible college. It really, they go to the Bible, they break the word down, they feed you, they educate you on the scripture, and you absolutely leave out, with something. You leave out full and with knowledge. And when you walk out the parking lot, it seemed like everybody is prospering. Everybody is doing well. But when I used to go to the little churches on the corner, and not down talking my churches on the corner because I truly do love the pastors, and a lot of my family still go to those churches on the corner. It's just so different because we absolutely so much of money in those type of churches, and they don't do nothing for the community. Jesus, when you walk outside, you got to kickstart your cars. You see people in the parking lot jumping each other off, and it's like, how I know God don't have a respect for
And they
others.
come out and get in they big Cadillacs.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, you're supposed to take care of your
Yeah,
pastors.
but the
You
pastor
the
got to
pastor
take
supposed,
care of the congregation.
yeah, but you're supposed to take care of the pastor. Don't,
Yeah.
where you are fed, that's where you're supposed to sow your seed in, and that's where you supposed to
Yeah, but they ain't on.
pay
Today, people can't come. Their lights get turned off and get no help. For the children hungry.
but you can come to my church
Well,
and they
yeah, a
pay
lot of
lights and
St.
stuff.
Michael, St. Andrew, those saint churches you can. I'm talking about
The corner churches in our community.
they got to go out of their community to get help. I don't like that.
Yeah. So my thing to have said all this is that I learned, when I look back over my life, I learned I used to be like, oh my God, we used to wake up Sunday mornings just to get up to go to church and be fed lies, and people jump around, holler, hoop. Like, people like to be fed lies. And I just feel like that's why a lot of people shows up on Nasty Nate channel. They want to be fed lies. And she projects. That lady begged for casino money. People don't believe casino is on your phone. She like to say she ain't in Vegas no more. She don't gamble no more. She don't go to the casino. You can gamble online, child. I think I was thanking you for that seed. Lysandra, you threw me a $5 super chat. I threw you threw me a $5 super chat, and I was thanking you for that, sis. And I was just telling you that you live in Florida, that it up. And anytime she want to count it up, oh y'all look, y'all. Hey, Miss Lysandra's turned green on us, honey. Welcome to the green team. Welcome to the healthy and wealthy internet family, Miss Lysandra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And y'all, I was noticing the other day, Harmony. Harmony is a green. Her name is lit up in green. Did y'all know Harmony was a part of the healthy and wealthy internet family? I was going through my members because I got to, start doing special things for the green team and having my private um live with my green team, and I was just going through to see who was in there. And Harmony Speaks is a part of the Healthy and Wealthy Internet family, y'all. She is green over here. hmm Hey, Summer Mommy. Oh, y'all seen way and Summer Mama, you in Jacksonville. Y'all seen way what's the Flulio? Y'all seen way everybody was found guilty in
Trial.
that trial. Everybody was found guilty, Summer Mom. What Jacksonville saying? What's Jacksonville doing? And I don't know what, like,
Led by Julio.
yeah, but she's Jacksonville, Florida, so. Oh, you blogging on it? So you being there in Jacksonville, what was the outcome once the verdict came out? Was people in Jacksonville, because I know certain part of Jacksonville ride with him, and then you got another part against him. So how did that turn out?
What was the atmosphere like?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I want to know. Like, what was the atmosphere after the verdict came out? Oh, you know his mom. Oh wow. She knows his mom, and she's grateful for that verdict. Oh, I know. Oh my god. I cried when they did that. When I seen the way they just, oh my god. The way he just turned in that hotel, it was just, and in the person who really was the trigger guy, I don't know if he just got on the stand and admitted about doing it. But he admitted, he was like, I was the trigger guy. I'm like, wow. Oh, that was something. I thought it was fake when I first saw it. Good morning, Annette. But yeah, that's a lot. So the verdict came back in the favor of his mom. So now, come on, you got to be honest. Be honest, summer mom. Just from watching, a lot goes on in Jacksonville, and a lot of people is unalive. In my opinion, his mom is a very humble and kind woman. She was shot 9 times and survived behind that. Oh, his mama been shot too. 9 times and survived behind that beef. Oh wow.
Oh, a lot of murders
I
go.
was just gonna say a lot of murders and stuff go, and I bet you they didn't catch the people who shot her. If that would have happened, good thing he had his birthday here in Tampa, Florida, because baby they wasn't playing. Because baby, I just feel like Jacksonville sweep a lot of murders up under the rugs,
It's a lot.
huh?
It's a lot with that too. It's a lot of people, young men, lost their life
Yeah,
behind that beef.
but behind that beef, but they didn't get the justice that he got.
Mm-mm.
He's probably one of the ones that got
Well,
the
he was a famous rapper, so you know.
he got the biggest justice out of all of the killing in unalive and in Jacksonville. But maybe it was good they took his life in Tampa, because baby they got nine. I mean they found all of them guilty. Jacksonville had no mercy on those defendants. But no, what I'm saying is, I don't think Jacksonville Justice Centers, the law, I don't think they do their job there, because so many people are unalive and there have not been justice served for those people. A lot of people been unalive, and they still, the suspects is still out on feet in Jacksonville. They were caught in 4K all the way there and back. Mm, yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. And that was scary. What? Temple, Florida had a point to prove, baby. They was not finna lose their money behind that mess. So they hurried up and got them off the streets. Yes. Is it scary raising boys there? Cause I seen you got two sons, and I was thinking about that. I was like, oh my God, my sister live in Jacksonville, and you have two nice looking, handsome young men. Is it scary as a mother raising teenager, young guys there? Y'all look at that troll. To me, be doing her magic. I love her so much. As if I was a moderate day beggar. I know a lot of content creators, people be on this line big, and they weren't wrong for asking that question. Who is that? That's the girl, right? She will find out next week if she would get a new trial or sentence for manslaughter next week.
Ooh, careful following me,
Okay, good. Some of moms say, yes, my son, stay out the way, Jeannie. That's a good thing. Oh, yes, that's a good thing. Because I think if I would have boys, I would haul ass from Jacksonville. But I have a cousin. My cousin, she just moved to Texas. Shauna, she just moved to Texas. And she's 45. I think she got 6 kids. You ever seen how many kids Shauna got? The one who five. She got 5 kids, and I think 3 of them was boys, and now they all grown. She been them babies been there ever since they was kids, babies, and they thank God they stayed out the way. Yep, all of. Yep. She had 5 kids right there in Jacksonville, and she raised all 5 of them, and they all did good for themselves. I think her last one just graduated this year, and it was a boy. But she raised all her kids right there in Jacksonville, and I think the kids stayed, but she relocated to Texas. Matter of fact, let me go find my cousin's house, and my cousin got a black on black Range Rover right there in Texas. Matter of fact, I got 2 cousins live in Texas.
Yeah.
I got 2 cousins live in Texas. One got a Lambo and one got a black on black Range Rover. So you know what? I'm sitting here talking. I know one of my cousins. Hey, she don't never put her house on Facebook. She'll never put her house on Facebook. And yeah, her son um just got a big endorsement because he went off to college for football. So I can't show her house, but my cousin who I'm talking about that left Jacksonville and just moved to Texas. She just moved. Me talking to you made me think she just moved to Texas a couple months ago. And she be putting her house on Facebook with her black on black Range Rover on the outside, her double car garage, big 2-story house. Like Texas is known to build a house up in the air and have 2-story. Like I said, when you know, only people that Nasty Nate impress is people who don't know real good living. People don't know luxury living. Because to look at Nate community and try to compare it with my community is a shitty shame. It's like, damn, y'all don't know what life, y'all don't know what good living look like. Yeah. Oh, they doing the penalty phase this week for all 4 of the defendants. They will find out if they will get the DP or get life. Oh, wow. Ooh, I think the shooter probably is gonna get the DP.
No, the somebody came. They don't want him to get the death penalty. They say he too young. They could use him in prison doing some hard work, hard labor, life.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I read that somewhere.
What?
Yeah,
So they want him to suffer. They
yeah, they
think
want
that's
him
the
to.
easy way
Yeah.
out, giving him DP. Oh,
Hmm.
wow.
So he may get just life in prison.
Mm. Yeah, no matter what, it can't bring him back. It can't bring him back. But
Yeah, but it
just
can
to get
give
him
him
off the
peace.
streets,
Yeah.
yeah, it's justice for the mom. Hmm. Yeah, she be too excited about the regular stuff. Now, to me, did you see? I wasn't gonna do it, but I went ahead and did. Did you see me recording my cleaning people? I wasn't gonna do it, but remember, I booked her, and I didn't want to leave. This was before my. Remember, I was in the change of office staff, and I had to. While my office staff was training, I was sitting here talking to you guys, and I didn't want to leave and go open up, and I had to reschedule. Well, she did such a good job. I kept her. To me, I put it on Facebook. I'm gonna put the video over here on YouTube. But if you got me on Facebook, I recorded my cleaning staff. I wasn't gonna be petty, but I did it, y'all. I did it. I would. You know what? I said, you know what? I'm not, because people have life too, right? People have life, and I really felt bad doing it because at the end of the day, those ladies, they're gonna go home, they're gonna undress, they're gonna go out with their friends. Who wants to be on social media cleaning somebody's tub or somebody's toilet? Who wants to do that? So I kind of felt very
Some
cheesy.
people felt that's their business. Some people take pride in that stuff. They don't care about that
Yeah, some
because
people,
they
yeah, but
pockets
still,
be fat too.
yeah, it made good money. So I just didn't want to do it. I felt kind of, shame. But yeah, Sabrina, I got a cleaning staff too. Okay, I got a cleaning staff too. I put it on Facebook. I was gonna do it, put it over him, but I was like, "Nah, Jeannie, you being real petty," and that's probably what set her off. Cause y'all know how messy these people get. So I know somebody on my Facebook probably done went and video recorded, he screenshot it and sent it to her. But it is what it is. The internet sister can be petty at times. Oh, they begging for their life. They stalk him. Well, the girl set him up, right? The girl, the one that was at the Airbnb. She was at the Airbnb who set him up, right? I really ain't been watching it. I just remember the story from the beginning. Once she had the Airbnb, I was saying when you was gonna do this. I knew you was gonna get to it. Once she had the Airbnb,
It's personal stuff like that.
yeah. But what I was gonna say, I told you I had did this once before. And she was making less back then, but she must be keep trying and trying it. Yeah, me, it's just me and my daughter. It ain't bad. I just did it. Oh girl, did you see it?
Mm-mm.
You ain't see it?
See what?
Tavares is outside. You want to see his picture? Y'all, hold on. I got to
Not
show my
really. He's
style.
crazy.
I got to show my style. Tavares is outside. Can
He
someone
can't
send
see.
they support some grass because they don't know how to go outside, touch the grass. and maybe they leave folks alone for a day or two. Man, that lady's so miserable over there. She's so miserable and so unhappy. But y'all, let me put y'all on hold real quick. I got to show my office staff Tavares how good he look, y'all.
I ain't got time.
Oh my God, he's so outside. I just keep looking at his picture, y'all. Hold on. Let me catch my breath. Oh, you ready?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know what this. Hold on, y'all. I got to show my staff this picture, y'all. Hold on. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, y'all hold me from going out. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Homebody hold Jeannie from going outside. Yeah. It must was meant for me to lay down and let these people bruise my face up. Okay? Bruise my face up in this spot, because other than that, I'll be outside with him. Mm-hmm. Yes, to me. Time don't wait on nobody. That man that came home, y'all just was talking about him. She like, y'all was just trying to tell me and his story like 4 years ago. And that man home, y'all. He is outside.
Showing your people.
Let me stop saying that, because before you know it, they'll be out here trying to do commentary on him being outside.
I don't know who they fucking.
But no, when they used to mess with him, I used to always tell him, why won't y'all write them? Why won't y'all write them? Because I wanted them to write them so he could got some of their addresses. I said, write them. They used to be talking that shit. I said, why won't y'all write them? Get out of what? Put it in the jar.
Yeah, I got 6. I'm gonna make up some client and some office thing, like you drop off at the office. They go 6.
Okay, some
of those.
Yeah, and then I got the.
Get these out.
You know what I should have? I know I should have left, because these people on here want their gifts.
Should have left them with me.
Yeah, so you can pack them. I'm gonna bring them, and so you can finish it. Make sure I ship them out. Yeah, I'm throwing it on my office staff to make sure I ship off y'all gifts. Today, which has been here in the office, and she was boxing everything up. But then I turned around and I was like, no, I want to get them out on Saturday. So I took them out the office on Friday for y'all niece Tycoon to box them up, and baby, them gifts sitting in my office at my house. But I'm gonna bring them back here, because one thing about my staff, she get things done. So we gonna get them gifts. If I tell her I want to give them out today, she gonna make sure they get out today. They are so dumb to be out here just doxing any and everybody like it's not 2026. They gonna be live one day talking mess about somebody, and that person gonna be out. Oops, I ain't reading all that. You can't say stuff like that, because first thing they'll say you threaten them or whatever. Something happened, they'll say your comment. Baby. They'll screenshot that comment. So be careful what speak, because if it was to happen, nobody don't care about them doxing. They just sick. Let me tell y'all something, and I'm gonna get ready and jump for real. That's why I'm cautious on things I say and do, because I believe in karma. Karma is real. Nobody plot, plan to destroy and hurt people will win. They may look like they winning. They're not. They're not. All that is gonna boomerang back on them. Come on. They supposed to be so happy, so at peace, so this, so that, but yet they dox people. Child, please.
That's dangerous to do that to people.
And not only that, they're going to keep on. They're going to end up in jail, okay?
Sure is.
They're going to end up in jail. They gonna keep on. They gonna end up in jail, huh?
It ain't even that serious to put somebody's life in danger.
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
Oh, oh, give them a nice thanks. Hand them some flowers. Okay. Hey, Ashley Boy Mom. Summer Mom, did you hear they attacked Ashley Boy Mom? Yes, yes. Little head over there, little rotten mouth over there. She gets so mad that she spins out of control and she attacks the people in the chat just for leaving comments. If you leave a comment, yeah, she goes and attacks supporters, not even content creators, people that just leave their opinion. Like,
She one of the ones, if you don't agree with her,
she'll attack you, she'll abuse you. Yep, exactly. She just was out here last week begging to be left alone. Nobody said nothing about her. Next thing you know, she pop out and start talking about people. She's sick. She's definitely a few cake. She's definitely. Yeah, I'm trying to multitask. I'm gonna have to call y'all back. What my girl been doing? This a Peach supporter back here. What Peach been doing?
Chilling. Chilling. My girl be chilling.
How she got her son car
He
yet?
ain't graduated yet. She telling me not, but I know she gonna get.
Oh yeah,
Gregory
definitely.
that car. Gregory gonna have that car.
Definitely. Definitely.
Just getting us to engage so we can pay for it, and I don't mind.
I know that's right. that's right.
Shit,
At least
like,
it's a
if I follow
positive.
it, I do it if it's gonna get Gregory his car. I don't care what they say.
Ashley Boy was laughing my ass off. These people will make you backslide. Sis, hell, I sure did. Child, these people ain't worth nobody backsliding. That lady, so listen, that lady is already sitting in her corner. She has no family, okay, no love. No love. She out here trying to create a sisterhood community because she ain't happy with the crackhead sister that God gave her. Instead of loving on her sister, getting her sister some poppy and veneers. Getting her sister some poppy and veneers from off of TikTok, okay? And loving on her sister. That's what she should be out here doing, but she doxing everybody. She doxing everybody. Can you imagine sitting? Sister Gal say I support Peach too. Yeah, it don't look like her sister smoke crack. It look like her sister eat crack for real. If you see her sister, look like her sister chew that shit up for real. But yeah, she out here trying to build a sisterhood community. But that's why she don't know how to love on women for real, cause she don't even love on the women that God blessed her with. Yeah, she don't even love on the women that God blessed her with. Yeah. So y'all, I'm gonna get ready and jump, but we'll be back. I'll be back at 5 o'clock. I got a panel that we coming out here and we talking. Who's this? Oh yeah, I gotta send them.
That's awful.
This is what I need. I need to send this off like ASAP right now. Okay, I need it. But
They go that man stuff.
okay, well, I'm going to jump, guys. Lil Head and her sister should have same spoon to hit that. Listen, I said earlier today, it do look like she been cloned. If you ever seen her sister, she looks so down bad, and she definitely look like she's been cloned. So let me
You ain't talking.
I know come over him being nosy. Ashley Bourmont says she even with the right one, but the wrong one, right? Child, don't take it personal. That's what she tried to do. She tried to pull everybody out of the, soft girl era. She tried to pull people from, disturb people peace so you can get out here and be yelling and windmilling and fighting with her. Baby girl, stay in the chat, sit back, chill, cross your feet, and, just continue to watch the shit show. Don't get involved. Don't get your hand dirty. And you said a mouthful. She don't know nothing about that. Like, lady, my flats are my kids. Oh, did you ever text HR about bringing in her stuff, this and that? Cause she just texted my phone.
No, I don't know what her
But
name is.
didn't she call you?
She
You couldn't
called me,
talk
but I
to her,
don't
but you
know.
ain't save it. Okay, I'm finna text her back now.
Tell her name.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I say that lady wake up mad every
It's a
single
lot of
day.
her stuff right here.
That lady wake up mad every single day, but they was all wrong. Still staple it together. They was all wrong, so that's why she had to do it the way she did it. But yes, we definitely need it. Staple all this stuff together. Okay, y'all. I real life have to jump.
You don't have no saying before you leave.
She do about other black women and black men. Yeah, she's a clown. Y'all, I can't. Let me tell y'all something. It's been, listen, it's been consecutively 4 years and 5 months, nonstop. To where y'all, I can't even get mad at the lady. I'll come out here and I'll talk my SHIT because I can. But I ain't even mad with the lady. The lady can't even get up under my skin, y'all. She cannot make me mad. Because when you see a person losing in real life, when you see a person is unhappy in real life, how can she possibly make you mad? Like, I can't get mad. Y'all think I'm lying, but she lost me when Maine came out here and told the world. For y'all who know Maine, y'all know Maine. If y'all don't, then get to know who Funny Maine is. She went to Funny Maine for y'all. She went to this how you know she got loose screws. Okay, this how you know this lady is a fruit cake. Y'all, she went to a stranger. Okay, she went to a stranger and asked for $1,000. That means she'll do anything. She'll do anything for money. And that's when she's desperate. And then another thing that lost me is the fact that she talked about Romika. Um, oh my God, I can just go on and on of distasteful things, traveling with mildew clothes, having a mouthful of rotten teeth. Yeah, Neo X came on live and said she took Amora to, she took this lady to the airport, allegedly, and she smelled like mildew. Everything on my channel is allegedly. It's your job to do fact check. I stand against cyberbullying and online harassment. But allegedly, it was told that Neo traveled to the airport with her and she kept smelling something that smelled like mothballs, milk. Some smell like mothballs of mildew. That's what I said. So she stayed in a Airbnb in Orlando and the dryer broke. So she couldn't dry her wet clothes. So it's somebody on here say they stayed in that same Airbnb with her, but they threw their clothes away because they weren't gonna travel with wet clothes. Not Miss A. And then it's not like she wear expensive clothes. Like, she should have been able to afford to throw them damn clothes away. But she traveled back home with some mildew clothes. That lost me. Like, a lot of stuff lose me. She came out here. She picked a fight with little true sister. When I tell y'all, this lady have project so bad out here. Y'all remember she used to talk about done hair for her to only end up having the same haircut done. She used to talk about done hair for her to end up having the same haircut done have. And y'all know I love me some done. I love done down, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. I love me some done. So I'm not talking about done. I'm not picking no done, but I'm just showing y'all how she project. She really be wanting people life. She be, she be wanting your life, and she be really jealous. Oh yeah, I laughed at that video. No, she was not T growing up. Nina says she really does, Gene. She do. She be out here talking about people. I'm for real. I used to be out here talking about boy, you're bad for having her cash app up. Y'all remember? She used to be talking about boy, you're bad for having her cash app up. But boy, you're asking. And then she turned around and comes out here and set goals, bed for coffee, bed for Coca-Cola. But used to talk about boy, you're bad. Man, I can't take that lady serious. I'll never be mad at that lady. Right. Like she a clean person. Turn on the camera. Like she a clean person. But miss her self-care. Personal care. hmm It's all a show, child. It's all a show. That's it. That's all. Imagine living in a house but not happy. My house is my safe place. I remember I used to cam up all the time, show y'all my golden bedroom, be all throughout my house. No, baby, when I go home, that's my peace. That's my place of peace, honey. I barely be want to go live with y'all, bringing all that spirit and that energy into my home. I remember I used to didn't mind by doing it, but I do care. You know, if you want to change, you have to make a change. No, they need to have a cleaning crew in there every 2 weeks or every week. Whenever they come, cause she's filthy. She's filthy. Y'all ain't see her sit them kids on her couch with that pizza and them kids turned the fool all over on the couch. Oh, she is one of the most filthy, nasty ass women of them all. She filthy. Ain't nothing. That's how you know she just a faker. She ain't got no cleaning crew because she's a clean person. She wants to keep a clean house. She's a lazy and filthy ass woman. And she needed it. Because the way she let them kids eat on that couch, who does that? No high chairs. Like I said, she lose me. How you supposed to be this
Still on unpaid invoice
woman with class?
to us. But she paid already.
It's unpaid.
She ain't paid it yet.
Shut up. Yeah, but I'm just gonna write it off. This one is too, right here. That's why I got her stuff. I might still resend it. Resend it. Yeah, them ain't even her grandbabies. Them her husband. I don't know, y'all. Maybe I'm not being fair. Them her husband grandbabies. I guess those her grandbabies. But they real grandma. I'm sure their real grandma is most soft. I don't know if that's her husband, ex-wife, or just was her husband, baby mama. But all along, why I was over here thinking that was her son, kids. I thought them was her son kids until somebody told me, no, them her husband grandkids. And that's why he was so protective. That man wanted to take his grandbabies up them stairs with him. He did not want them grandbabies on that camera. Ashley, boy, mom, because you live a real life and you live a good life. People who don't live a good life, they are amazed by her. But when you live a good life, you can see through the fakeness. You know the truth. There is no love within that home. Some of mom say, I just know they was disgusted by her face, her fade, and her breath. I know. I know they was not running up to her, giving her no hug, no nothing. Right? You can't call her no woman. And don't get in the mud. Don't get in the dirt with her. That's why I told you don't do it. Don't do it. Let her do all the talking. It's enough of people, okay, enough of content creators that she came for that can, go back at her. She just want to use people to play the victim. She wants to be under attack. Anybody ever seen any mess like that? Like, she do things to have people to talk about her, and then she'll try to play a she'll try to play the victim. She's definitely the one that throws a rock and hide her hand behind her back. No, you can't call her a woman. I be saying, I think that's one of the issues. She don't, she ain't living in the truth. She ain't being what she want to be. hmm Let Tamik tell it. They had some fuzzy stuff going on in that house in the Airbnb. Yeah, it was some girl on girl type stuff, allegedly. So Tamik say. And I think she just, y'all, we watch it. This lady do not go to sleep with her husband. This lady stay up on live all night while her husband in the bed. Thank you. Thank you. She's definitely a snake, and she forever trying to stab somebody in the back. Yeah, once ones don't fit in the line with her foolishness, she try to destroy them. She tries to hurt them. She definitely tries to hurt them. And that's crazy. Crazy word. hmm But y'all, we can talk about this, you know, demonic, dirty mouth woman all day and every day, y'all. We can hold her as a topic every day, all day, and point out her flaws, bring awareness to her flaws, because this is the type of attention she want. I mean, you want attention from me, you won't get good attention, but I can definitely tell you things that you can, correct yourself on, things that you can, elevate and upgrade on. Them stinking ass Clark she be wearing just takes me out every time. I know well they stink. Man, did y'all see that picture I put up? I didn't realize that lady ain't have no knees, no ankle. Damn. Nasty Nate was effed up, y'all, real bad. She do own a pair of Clarks. They laughed about it because she wore her Clarks. She wore her Clarks at the women's retreat, and she had on her Sunday best at the club. She had on her Sunday best at the club. Should I say her Sunday best or somebody home going? Somebody home going dress at the club. Hell no, I don't own no pair of Clarks, but I live on top of the store. We have a Clarks in my community. Samika said she never heard of Clarks.
Because they like more old people. I know what you
Tamik said she never heard of Clarks. I promise you, I had to come out here and go off on Tamik though when Tamik talked about my sister Clarks because her feelings was so hurt. She told me something. She talking about she weighed NBs, New Balance, and over there talking about my Clark shoes with that sheer sweaters. Look, I had to come out here and be like, y'all, Clarks is a expensive shoe. What you talking about? Clarks is an expensive shoe. Man, I can't believe that lady. I let that lady have me come out here and be acting straight like a crackhead for her. You know, those is two different leads. A pair of Clark shoes and New Balance. Those are two different type of people. Yeah,
I need you out. I got
you can get me out. I know that white sheer cover up needs to go in the trash. She don't have no dress code, but y'all, I got to go. My staff is kicking me out. I have. She said she got some work to do, and she do. And I'm in here talking to you guys. Y'all know I love you all, and there's nothing y'all can do about it. Don't forget, come back right here on the Internet Sister JK channel at 5 p.m. We have an open panel. We have special guests. Shout out to TC. Shout out to Break Room 411. And shout out to Nurse T and to Meek. We will be having an open panel. We will be putting it on the floor. When I tell you, y'all, we're putting it on the floor at 5 p.m. If you ain't doing nothing at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, this is a show you don't want to miss. Right back here, the Internet Sister JK channel. And I will call you guys back. Mic off.